Tolentino, Kapag Tolentino is the second Filipino to run in the 100 hurdles after Rogelio Olombe in 1968 in Mexico. And Hoffman is the second Pinay to run in the 400 after Agrippina de la Cruz in 1984 in Los Angeles Square. Track legend, Richard India, and Emma Morostoppa. So now, since these three athletes are world class, including Agrippina, Hoffman, Tolentino survive all the challenges in all fronts and give Capistrano and Meda at the time the Philippines celebrated its 100 years participation in the Olympics.
Well, let's hope for the best.
No?
We're like I said, we believe in them, in their capabilities. No, they've been there to perform at the highest level. So hopefully we get the yung gusto po natin lahat.
Yes. I know the ultimate way to apply investment in Europe is to win the precious gold in Paris. Because that is the last round in Paris. Okay, now, Urbina won series of competitions in Europe, in Asia, and won the South Asian Games and Asian Games. Is this already a strong indication in the testament that Urbina can win the precious gold and erase the nightmare he suffered in Tokyo?
Sorry po.
Can he win the gold and erase
and erase the nightmare he suffered in Tokyo?
Can he win the gold and erase that
Nightmare he suffered in Tokyo?
Yun nga po, no? Yun naman yung goal. Yun po yung goal natin. But I don't wanna, regardless, basta yun po yung goal natin. Of course, bakit po tayo mag-goal na mababa?
I know the three athletes are inspired and motivated because of the $50,000 promised by International Athletic Association. Apart from the $10 million given by PAC and half in love with the Philippine Olympic Committee President Abraham Tolentino. Now the question is, can the three world-class athletes live up to expectation? Can they live up to expectation and get all these juicy prizes? Live up to expectation.
Live up to expectation. Yeah. Actually, nandun na po sila, no? It's already live up with their expectation. It's not, like I said, it's not an easy fit to be qualified in Olympics. So it's a matter of what they can accomplish there. So let's see. But we hope them the best, and I know they'll be giving their best, showcasing their hard work. Like I said, these athletes are inspiration to all of us. Representing and bringing our country, in the international or the world stage.
Last question. The objective of Mr. Capistrano is to extend the foundation of grassroots program TikTok and discover world-class talent that someday will play for the Philippines in international competition. So, how solid and effective and complete as well the grassroots program of Mr. Capistrano? For all you know, just where athletes come and go, and you have plenty of talented athletes to supplant retiring athletes. Now, what is your?
Yes, we have a lot of programs in place. There is a reason why we've been sending also our local athletes to international competitions. Because if we don't do that, if we wait for the SEA Games next year, paano naman itong mga athletes na to na nandito, So that's the reason why we've been pushing them and giving them competitions. Aside from of course, we're spending for Olympics, But you need to also take care of our grassroots. You need to take care of our local athletes. You need to take care of who's here, supporting them. That's why they've been competing to a lot of international competitions.
I know Mr. Rason, the owner of RCDSI is a friend of Mr. Capistrano. How is the commitment of RCDSI to national athletics? under the auspices of Patapa Anti-Capistano.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
right, that commitment?
Yes, Mr. Christian Gonzalez is part of the board of Pataba. He's been supporting us. No? As you can see, there's a post of like ICTSI Foundation, but definitely they're supporting us, no? 100%. So we're just thankful for them. At the same time, sa logistics, no? There are a lot of people who's been supporting and helping us, no? Because in everything we do, we need, of course, resources din po, no? But yun, we're grateful for all of them, and of course to PSC also, no? They've been Chairman Bachman and Commissioner Pongo, they've been supporting also.
In addition to my question, is the ICTSI commitment is good only as long as Capistano is the president of Patapa?
Well, I can comment on that one.
Okay, so congratulations for having 3 athletes to the Olympics and then pasok sa rankings and of course 1 hitting the target. Can we expect for more from the next Olympics? Because Mr. Capistrano was commenting the other day in my interview na Patafa created a template,
Yes.
diba, on how to have more athletes
Yes.
qualifying for the Olympics.
Yes. The target is technically, we have 7 aspirants. No? Actually, in the case of 4x4 relay, we have a chance also, but due to some circumstances, no? But we have a template. We've studied what we can do, what needs to be achieved, no, in order for them to qualify. So hopefully, in the next Olympics, we can get more athletes. No?
What aspect tayo doon medyo kinulang pa para nakarami tayo for this Paris?
Well, one challenge would be our Philippine passport po talaga. No? Because basically, I don't want to make excuses, but this is the reality also. In the case of Johnny Ubas, so in every place that he goes, for example, Japan, Korea, China, he needs a visa. No? So we tried na mapadala po siya sa Europe, but because of visa issues, certain number of days, so we can't maximize it. But we have to think of like a backup plan, an option that, kasi kung wala kaming backup, kahit sabihin mo na di siya tuloy na Europe, lalong walang chance. No? So that's the challenge on the Philippine passport. Unlike, for example, in the case of Lauren, she has a dual passport. In the case of John, he has a dual passport also. So that's the biggest challenge in terms of our locals also. Even the Asia, Japan, we're gonna go to Japan, we need visa. And of course, you need to give your visa, there's a process. I mean, you guys know it also, like when you process, it takes time. And you need also invitations. So there's a lot of, behind the scenes that we've tried to have a solution, we've tried to have a backup plan, because if we don't do this, we'll go to this route. So at least we tried. So as you can see, in the case of Johnny, if I'm not mistaken, he went to a lot of 9 or 10 countries just to hopefully qualify. But we don't have any regrets from it.
Yes.
By the end of the day, there's no what ifs. At least we know to ourselves that we supported, we tried, and if nakuha niya, then thank you God. If not, we're proud of what he achieved. It's not easy to compete and represent our country to win. But there's certain technical aspects that even if he wins, he needs to jump this to get more points. There's a technical aspect.
And that proved na super talented yung mga local-based athletes natin. Di lang talaga nabigyan ng ganung mga opportunities katulad ng mga may American passport, di ba, na malaya makapunta. Thank you. Yes?
Sir, tanong ko lang po, once you fly to Paris,